tell me where the freak's at.
Whoa, stop.
What?
The guy that recommended that sandwich to you
Yeah?
might have said something racist 30 years ago.
Oh, my God. Oh, thanks for stopping me from eating a sandwich that may have been recommended by someone whose views strayed from the narrative when he was a teenager. My friends don't like me anymore. Thanks a lot, Trump. Steve Duran, the guy I did the Brotherhood of the Traveling Rants with. He called me a fascist and says, when you're done with this fascism, we can be friends again. Fuck you forever. That's my common quote I say. It's fuck you forever, we're done. She looks super old and she has shit on her eyes and a bunch of sparkles in her hair. Ladies, if you want to look like you're 18, stop becoming 60. It's gross. It means that you're aging, and that's fucking for losers.
And by the way, you want to talk sexism? Islam's pretty bad. Stoning a woman to death for getting gang raped, I consider, and I'm not a rabid feminist, I consider it pretty darn sexist.
You're dying! Number 5, this is a chicken, boom. This is a rooster, boom. This is a chicken. A rooster's a chicken. What these people don't understand with multiculturalism and diversity and the myth of equality is that other cultures aren't just different from us, they suck. The West is the best, and the other cultures are the worst. So, Lisa, this is a woman, by the way, who named her restaurant Sexy Unique Restaurant. That's what someone with Down syndrome would name their restaurant. My restaurant is sexy and it's unique. It's a sexy, unique restaurant. Children with Down syndrome, a child with Down syndrome and her sister hugging each other. Love has no labels. Telling me that someone who has Down syndrome can have a sibling that loves them. Thanks very much for that wake-up call. I had no idea. Stop hating handicapped people, me. Check out this identity theft ad. You know, rich guys and white dudes going through rich black guys' garbage and stealing their... Look at this one. She's a supermodel. Rich black guys are getting robbed by supermodels? Or look at this guy. He's a nerd. Nerds with drones are robbing rich black guys? What planet is this on?
Get one-touch credit lock plus your score and report.
So, feminism today is very closely tied to race, and I have no idea why. Like, they talk about Fred Perry's. Our guys wear Fred Perry's, and they go, that's a skinhead shirt. Really? Hitler used toilet paper. That doesn't mean people who use toilet paper are Nazis. That's called guilt by association. Yes, some bad skinheads wore some Fred Perry's. So did mods. Look at this. Are these hate brands on the back? Remember with Free Coney or Stop Coney, they found an African despot, and they said, we want him busted by 2012. And I remember when that was going on, I went, you know they're all despots, right? You know that everyone in the entire continent believes in juju. You know that they kill albinos because they think their blood is magic. You know that they rape babies to cure AIDS there. So when Michelle Obama was holding up, bring our girls home, I was going, Boko Haram. But these women are dying. You're not special. You're not different. You're not an albino. You're not unique. You're dying. Keep going. Okay. "11 reasons your phony concern for fat people's health has got to stop." Can you play that dancing video? Agreed. By Melissa A. Fabello and Linda Bacon. It says exercise doesn't help. It says weight loss doesn't necessarily make you healthier. Okay, where are all the gigantic 70-year-olds? They're nowhere. They're dead. You're not beautiful. You're dying. It's like we lived in a junkie city or a junkie country, and you go, hey, you're dying, by the way. Oh, I see. So now I'm not a person? No.
You found respect for what women choose to wear? Dude, women choose to wear them. Listen to your own sentence. We're not talking about a hijab or a burqa. And don't get any ideas, military. Please don't have them wearing burqas next week.
By the way, Eater.com
Sounds a lot like the band Eater. Remember Eater, another punk band from the 70s? Let's listen to their biggest hit, Get Raped. Why don't you get raped? Why don't you get raped? Why don't you get raped? Go on and get fucked. Fucked. And that is a jam. But it trivializes rape, and if you are loosely associated with that, then you are profiting off the suffering of others. Eater, the site, should apologize.
I know the feminists told you to slut walk your way off a cliff like a lemming.
Fat shaming makes people fat. When you junkie shame me, it just makes me do more heroin. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the facts. I don't really care if you do more heroin. I mean, I'm not nuts that my tax dollars go to making you better, but they torture my little Pikachu, and they think it makes the meat taste better. Yeah, that's China, dude. All of China has a saying, if it moves its food, they will eat anything. Just a fun, dumb club where you beat each other up for breakfast cereals. They go, what is the meaning of the cereals? This is what the left is doing, tripping over themselves, trying to figure out, what is the frog? What does this mean? What is the milk? What are you getting at? I'm wasting your time, dummy. And then they asked me, yeah, she wanted to know, why Proud of Your Boy? Do you hate that song? Is it homophobic? Is it about, oh, they really hate Aladdin. Yeah, that's why they do it. Anyway, this plays out. Look how confused they all are. This plays out. She pokes her head around the corner. And then, I know you're expecting a man, but women have bones too, you know. You forgot plausibility. No women have this fantasy. Yeah.
Simulation initiated.
Please, initiate simulation. Ooh, I better move. Swerve. Watch out for the big thing with the feet. It's gonna get you, Mom. Stop. A droid that's valuable might be crossing the street.
Take on any galaxy with a car that could stop for you.
Simulation complete.
Honey, I did a droid simulation on the way home from my friend's tea party where we talked about Real Housewives all night, and I almost hit a droid. I almost hit a black droid. Human matters. Why are you ruining science fiction with it? I just read the other day, what did it say? That one of the writers, he said, please note, he's Miles McInnes basically. Please note that the Empire is a white supremacist. And then he puts in brackets human. If you are a white supremacist and you're not a human, it's not racist because you're not a human. Like, no one cares about white robots being white supremacists or white lizards. So you don't have to add human, you fucking moron.
Oh, you got addicted to a certain kind of sadness, right? What he means is monogamy. He wasn't getting laid as much. You didn't have to cut me off. What he means is I still wanted you available for booty calls. What, we were like nothing? Yes, dickhead. You can't be friends with your ex. In fact, that trivializes it more than her not hanging out with you anymore. Stoop so low, you dumped her, you fool! I get mad at these women for letting their ovaries dry up, but I get even madder at these dudes for not having the balls to propose. You've been screwing chicks since you were 15. You're 30 now. How much sex and drugs do you need? What are you, in Motley Crue? Grow the fuck up, right? And I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to dump him for being a loser wimp who just sees you as a booty call. You're going to get on with your life. You're going to get a real man who cares about you. And he's going to sit there going, well, you didn't have to cut me off. You didn't have to change your number. I want to keep calling you. If he's not putting a ring on it ever, and that's not in the future, dump his ass, girl.
Only way we're going to continue to work. Ah!
All right then, no offence, but if you were so equal, how come even the things that you claim that you was better at men, like cooking, you know, you ain't?
Well, who says women are better at cooking?
All the best chefs in the world is like men, like, you know, Colonel Sanders, man or woman, Ronald McDonald. Them is like a million times better than Wendy.
So offended by this, I can't even tell you.
This is important to me as a college student because I want my rights to be recognized when I go into the workforce.
The lives of women matter. It matters that we're equal.